This is December, right?
Yes.
Yes.
End of the year. And so usually at this time, people look forward to expecting all sorts of things, cards and all that. I mean, Christmas is in the year.
Yeah.
I smell it. I smell it. Okay. And Janet's here. She's also smelling it. So we're going to talk cards today. Hello, Janet.
How are you? Good
Well,
morning.
good.
And
Oh,
I
yeah.
won't forget to
Happy
say,
birthday.
Yes,
Thank you.
The birthday girl.
Yeah.
Look at the dance.
Wow.
Wow. That's
Oh, Janet, you need to
Don't
do
joke with her.
dance etiquette. You've not done that yet. So maybe
Absolutely.
that's what we should do before Christmas. What do you
I think so.
Yeah. So let's talk. We're
Thank
talking
you very
cards.
much.
Our
We're
tables
talking
are-
about, yes, and you've said it already, it is the festive season. We're well into now, the month of December. And around about now, this is the time people start giving out Christmas cards. Because ideally, you should give out your Christmas cards between 1 to 3 weeks before Christmas itself.
Ooh.
So this is round about the time.
A lot of us actually rush around that. one
Yes,
week to
the last
Christmas.
minute.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's even the day.
Yeah. So when last did you buy a Christmas card?
Last year.
Last year.
Okay, good. So what do you actually look for in a Christmas card?
Well, personally, I look out for. I don't like the too shiny stuff. I like it simple, and it has to have a message.
Right.
Exactly,
There you go.
because it's okay from my family to your family and all
Yeah.
of that. Many of us don't do. We rather do
Thank
text
you.
message, personal. We do
Yeah.
text messages,
There you go.
but cards like
There
family
you
to
go.
family and all.
So Christmas cards, step back way back from the 18th century, and basically it was for people to say good luck for the coming new year. But I think
Okay.
today we more or less give cards as a thank you kind of thing. That's what most people tend to do. But you find out that most women buy cards more than men. Not many men buy cards because
Yeah.
they just don't know how to buy the card, or the whole idea of going into a shop looking for a card is a mission.
Thank God
Even
my
for
wife.
us. But the truth is, things are slightly changing now, like you rightly said, and people are becoming totally paperless. And because of time, money, the millennials, it's all
And the
about
environment.
social media, you know. Let's send this Christmas wish in seconds. It doesn't cost anything, and they get it, and loads of people get it at the same time right now. And you can understand. But the truth is, Christmas time or the festive period really is still a traditional time anyway, so people still sell cards. And believe it or not, when it comes to cards, some economies actually make a whole lot of money around this time of the year just by selling cards. You know, and that's in addition to hampers and all of that. But then again, I was saying with the millennials, that is fast phasing out for them. But you see, even if you are trying to fit into society today, you have to have 2 types of lists, or even 3. You have a list of those that you're going to send physical cards to, and then a list of those that fall into that category that you might want to send e-greetings to. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, actually. But have 2 lists. Don't, because you might send an e-card to an e-greeting to somebody who might take offense and think, when did you start doing this?
so
Every
just
year
this
we
is-
send you a card. So you have to be mindful of the different category of people. You know, there's still the old school of thought.
Yeah.
And we still want to be traditional, okay? But then again, who do you give cards to? Now, in this festive season, I would say give a season's greeting card to everyone. A season's greeting card is wishing you more or less Happy New Year, all right, and happy festive season. But then you say if you want to be specific according to, and that I say that because that goes for all denominations, and you don't want to step on anyone's toes. But if you want to, but then again, you can now give a specific Christmas card that also has additional messages to those who you know are in that space with Christmas, because sometimes you might give Christmas cards to people who are, that's not their
Not
religion.
Christmas.
So that's why I said when you're giving out your
Season's
cards,
greetings.
season's greetings falls for everyone. Okay, and
So you want
especially
to
if you're
be
a corporate, if you're in the corporate
careful.
space, you want to give out a season's greeting because you want to give out the same card to literally everyone. Okay, I mean there's nothing wrong with giving out a Christmas card as well, but you also want to be a bit sensitive to different people. And then again, when it comes to buying your Christmas card, what are you actually looking for? You know, they say seeing is believing, and then a picture paints 1,000 words. The first thing you want to look for is the picture. What is the message on? So this one says Noel, this one says snow. All right, this one
And this
actually
is
says
just a
Christmas. Right, it depends on what you see. So you're looking out for your card, the picture itself. So if I have my cards here, the first thing you would look for ideally is what's on the face of the Christmas card? What picture is on it? Is the picture appropriate for the season? Is the picture appropriate for the person that you're going to give it to, according to age? Is the picture sensitive? Is the picture formal? Is the picture informal? Is the picture fun? Because we can get some cards that have funny characters on it and funny words. Be mindful of who you're giving the card to, because you want to, you don't want to step on anyone's toes. At the same time, to color. You know, Christmas cards come in all sorts of colors, but then again we have Christmas colors, right? We have red
green,
and gold.
And green.
Yes, green. Now some people are doing blue and silver, which also falls for Christmas season. So you want to look at the colors as well that you're giving out. And then of course the size. Now, you do not need to give a gigantic card because you're trying to send a message. It's not about the size. It's really about the words inside and the fact that you're giving it
The gesture.
the good gesture. All right. Then again, with wordings, don't just jump and buy any card. All right. I would say please open the card and read what is inside it. Okay. Now sometimes I know some people, they really want to express themselves in the card, and therefore they go for the cards that have very emotional and sensitive words in it, which is fine, because it speaks to the personality of the person that is giving the card, and it speaks to the personality of the person you're giving the cards to.
And sometimes it can be plain too.
And then there
You can now
So that
put
you
your
can
words.
put your own words
So then again,
in your handwriting.
and then some people buy cards and they open them and they're like, oh my God, there's no words inside it.
Yeah.
Because they didn't realize it was a wordless
Or what?
card.
How about this? You get to a shop and you see this card, thinking of you at this time, and then you pick it up thinking, it's a season. It could go for a season, and then only to get home. You didn't open it. You get home and find out thinking of this time at this time of your not being well.
Wow.
I actually, I know someone who actually went through that.
Right.
Thinking of you at this time of not being well. But I picked up a card where it was thoughts of you, but it was a birthday card.
Yeah.
So I had to send it to somebody else and go buy. But this guy actually like, oh my God.
That is not presentable
That
at that
wasn't
time.
presentable.
There are two ways. You see, sometimes you get a card in the shop that you have the opportunity to open it up and read it. Sometimes it's already sealed in its cellophane envelope. Turn the back, you can see the wordings, and then you can read those wordings. If they're appropriate, you buy them. If you're somebody who likes to express yourself in your card, then you buy the one that is wordless. But having said that, though, can you still write in a card that has words? Yes. You can. So sometimes you're saying, so for example, Merry Christmas or whatever, you might want to add 1 or 2 words at the bottom, you know, and that speak to you, that's a personal message. You know, some people actually write on the top space here and, you know, do funny faces and all of that. Or then again, I want to say, how do you sign the card? Now, this is my favorite bit. I marvel at how some people still have challenges with signing a card. So you get the card that they've written from and no to, but it's given to you.